Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a very exciting ride, the 2025 Ford Puma. This compact crossover may look small, but it packs in a surprising amount of style, refinement, and performance. Let me walk you through its exterior, performance, and interior, all while highlighting those luxury touches that make the Puma such a compelling choice. The first thing that strikes you when you step up to the 2025 Ford Puma is its bold and sporty exterior. Ford's designers have given it a sculpted, athletic stance, with sharp creases on the hood and sides, and a front fascia that's simply magnetic. The grille is wide and aggressive, framed by slim, modern LED headlights that wrap into the fenders. At the rear, the Puma's tail lamps are sleek and expressive, giving the back end a dynamic, forward-leaning posture even when it's stationary. Look a little closer, and you'll appreciate the premium design details. The paint options feel rich and deliberate. Deep metallic blues, pearl whites, and graphites lend this compact SUV a touch of sophistication. The alloy wheels, depending on your trim, climb up to 19 inches, and they're not just for show, they fill the wheel arches in a way that makes the Puma look planted, agile and ready to spring into action. One of the standout luxury design elements is how Ford integrates practical refinement. There's thoughtful trimming around the windows, clean body lines that flow into a subtly sculpted rear spoiler, and even a roofline that slopes gently but purposefully, giving it a sleek profile without compromising headroom. The rear bumper is subtly muscular, and the exhaust finishes, on certain trims, are well integrated, not thrown on as an afterthought. Moving to performance, the 2025 Puma really shines, especially with its mild hybrid powertrain. The base petrol version uses Ford's 1.0-liter EcoBoost 3-cylinder engine combined with a 48-volt belt-driven starter generator (MOV) system. In the 125 PS, about 123 horsepower, variant, it delivers around 170 Nm of torque. That gives it a 0 to 62 mph time of around 9.8 seconds. Not blazing, but very practical for daily driving, city commutes, and even highway cruising. If you want a bit more punch, there's a 155 PS mild hybrid version as well, and for those who want maximum fun, there's the Puma ST with 170 PS, 168 horsepower, and 248 Nm of torque. The ST's performance credentials are strong, and thanks to the MOV system, there's a smooth torque curve that helps when accelerating from low revs. From a technology standpoint, the 2025 Puma is brimming with modern sophistication. The 48V hybrid system allows efficient energy recovery under braking, and the start-stop system is seamless. On certain trims, you get selectable drive modes, like Eco, Sport, Normal, Trail, and Slippery, giving the driver flexibility depending on terrain or mood. The transmission options include a 6-speed manual or a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic, DCT, depending on the engine. Now, because Ford is forward-thinking, there's also an electric version of the Puma, known as the Puma Gen-E. According to EV Database, the Gen-E packs a 53 kWh battery, usable 43.6 kWh, and delivers about 124 kilowatts, roughly 166 horsepower, with a front-wheel drive layout. Parker's reports a 0 to 60 mph sprint in about 7.7 seconds for this EV, and an electric range up to 233 miles per charge, WLTP. That's a very usable EV for everyday driving, plus the instant torque of electric gives it a lively driving character. Turning to the interior, the 2025 Ford Puma manages to feel both practical and premium. The dashboard is clean, with a modern infotainment screen sitting prominently, and high-quality materials used throughout the cabin. Depending on the trim, you can get features like a B&O premium sound system, a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster, and wireless phone charging. The seats, especially in higher trims, are supportive and well contoured, and in some versions, you even get massaging front seats, a real luxury touch. One of the cleverest design features inside is the megabox in the boot, an underfloor storage compartment that's configurable and even drains, making it ideal for things like wet boots or muddy gear. The cargo area is surprisingly practical for a small crossover. Rear seats fold down to expand space, and the megabox gives a depth and versatility that's rare in this class. In terms of comfort, the cabin is well insulated from road and wind noise, and the overall ergonomics feel very considered. The center console is neatly laid out, and there's a good mix of physical buttons and touchscreen controls, which helps keep things intuitive. Safety and driver assistance features are present via Ford's Copilot 360 suite. You'll find lane keeping assist, adaptive cruise control, automated emergency braking, and other modern aids depending on the trim. Now, you might be wondering about the price. Officially, Ford's UK order guide lists the base Puma Performance, petrol, from £25,800 for the 1.0 MOV 125 PS model. Converting that to US dollars, roughly using conversion, that comes to about $32,000 minus $34,000 USD, though exact pricing in USD would depend on currency rates. Since the Puma is primarily a European model, Ford does not currently list a US MSRP, as it is not officially sold in the US market. Putting it all together, the 2025 Ford Puma delivers a compelling package, a sporty and sophisticated exterior design, surprisingly strong and efficient performance from its hybrid and petrol engines, and even an EV variant, and an interior that balances utility with upscale touches. The premium features like the massaging seats, B&O sound, and digital cluster are not just for show. They elevate the driving experience without turning it into a bulky luxury SUV. For anyone looking for a compact crossover that doesn't compromise on style, efficiency, or character, the 2025 Puma is a very strong contender. Whether you want something economical for city life, sporty enough for weekend drives, or even electric for zero-emission mobility, the Puma addresses all those needs with confidence. If you enjoyed this review, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you stay updated with our latest car deep dives. Drop your thoughts below. Would you consider the Puma, or do you prefer something bigger? Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.